Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and long war is ahead of us. Heading out to the UK today. Hope everybody's doing well. I can see Trumpkin is doing extremely well. Today, my goodness, you almost got the full max vibe on the meter today. Nice way to start it off. Let's hope our efforts give us some similar results today. In the meat market. It's always been a challenging map for me, so we're gonna see if I can break the curse. Well, I've done okay on this playthrough on that map here and there, but it's just the bad memories linger for that map for me. The bad memories linger. Hey Werner, good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. Glad you could make it. We have another beautiful day today. Over on this side of the face, when you see the bright shininess, that means Chichka's in the window, enjoying the nice weather and the sunshine before it sets and goes away today. So it gives me a weird lighting effect on my face. Shadow, light, shadow, light. Let's hope on our mission today, the light wins out. We win out. The good guys win out over the aliens. How about that? It's a swarming mission on a small map, so I just got to keep that in the back of my mind that I don't try not to do anything too bizarre that activates the map. I think, from looking at the wiki, it should hold to only 4 pods still, but the amount of enemies that we face could be anywhere from 16 to 21 in those 4 pods. So there's a huge room for variance now that we're later in the game and they have some... Oh, nightmare, late day, a little bit of traffic today, or just some extra work to finish up before you can get out of there? Probably something, one of those two, more likely. I would imagine. Or it's, well, you know, nightmare. Oh, overwork. There you go. Or else the bosses go, hey, it's still sunny out. It's not that late. Why don't you get that done? Yep. It's good to see you in here, Nightmare. Trumpkin started us off with a 97% vibe, so I'm hoping he can transfer some of those vibes over to me today. And we can do a good job taking on this map. Which, we've done okay on this playthrough, but it's a historically tough map for me. So I'm still working on those... I guess psychological blocks that I have about this map. We need to overcome those with another good mission today and overcome my fear of this map. At least my fear of this map with a swarming mission. I guess that's what I should say. The map as a whole, the map by itself doesn't scare me. It's just when there's too many aliens. It makes me very, very uncomfortable. Okay, Vibe, Werner, you're giving me a more realistic outlook here, so we'll keep our eyes open. No, we won't let the aliens take advantage of us here. But I am happy you at least got out of bed this morning. There's that. At least there's that. It was a really nice day here today. It was just comfortable. It's not too hot, not too cold, and it is the top of the hour. So why don't we get a move on over here? Heading out to UK and Birmingham, and we're gonna see if we can knock down this swarming mission, get a nice little payday. and let the aliens know we're still in control for the time being. So there's the infamous meat shop. We got the retail end in the front. We got coolers in the back, and it looks like we got a big cold storage building separate in the back from there. So that's, I think this map, because it's so narrow, always starts us in the front. We may start on different sides of the front, but I think I don't remember I've ever seen starting back on the other side, but watch the map prove me wrong. And I was in the game earlier today because, if you remember at the end of last episode, tactical rigging became available. And I wanted to take advantage of it. So I came back in and readjusted loadouts. And we're going to play with our first mission with tactical rigging. Now, there is a downside to tactical rigging. I do want to point out that we may have extra pockets to carry stuff. However, filling those extra pockets slows us down. So this mission, just because it tends to be a little tight, I think we're okay not having. Yeah, basically I wanted to use all the extra stuff, and we'll deal with the step slower individuals here. And that's the way I decided to do it, because I just wanted to see how valuable it felt having those extra items. And well, we'll go from there. We'll evaluate tactical rigging as we go. I do like the option of having that extra item. In fact, we did not have battle scanners initially. In fact, I don't think I had a motion tracker initially, so there were some holes in my loadout. I might not have done such a great job at the end of last live stream in getting ourselves equipped. So tactical rigging was a little bit of a CYA for me. It allowed me to reevaluate everything we had. So why don't we share what we've done now? And well, we've got smoke, we got med kits for Karma Suture, and he now has a little extra protection on top of that, because he just felt like he needed some. Then Howdy Doody himself, he gets the battle scanners. He already had the extra powered flashbangs, the psi grenades, whatever they're officially called, and we also have some more dense smoke. So we got a lot of smoke just in case things go nasty bad with activations. Hopefully we can protect ourselves that way. Freaky Friendly, I gave him this one, and let's just revisit what it is. So the neuroregulator, I decided to just see if I notice a difference with this thing. Let's just find out. It increases our psi XP for this soldier, so we'll see. It also grants 10 extra will, which he's pretty good with, and that's the one we got from Exalt. So I decided, well, you know, he's got a long way to go for his next psi promotion. Why don't I give that to him to maybe speed up the process? So that's what I went with there to give it a test drive. Usually that's just by the wayside. I can't use it, but with tactical rigging, I at least have the option to use it. Bulwark, I decided, you initially had those two. I decided to throw on an extra med kit just because you sometimes can get a little separated running forward and doing your thing. So I figured you ought to just carry a med kit. Gagliardi, you now have a motion tracker, as any good leader should, so he can better make decisions for the rest of the team. We got Jonesy, and I don't even know if I'll have a need or an opportunity for it, but I wanted to carry it along because I decided to try everybody with tactical rigging and see how the slowness feels, good or bad. So I figured I'd put it on everybody to get an accurate evaluation. And since it's a narrowish, it's kind of a big map when you go front to back, but narrow as far as needing the extra movement to flank, I think we're okay. So I brought the shadow device, or whatever it's called. I can't even remember. Oh, it is. I got it right. Memory's working today. Memory's working. So the shadow device is long in case we need to hide somebody also. Now exactly how I hide them, temporary stealth on all friendly units in the blast radius. And stealth lasts until the start of the unit's next turn. Attacks from stealth get bonuses, and you can't do it on... but it doesn't affect panicking units, so if you're panicking, I guess you don't get stealth. Seekers, which we don't have, or units with concealment, which we do only have one anyway. So there you go. Yeah, we only get to use one, but we're gonna see if we have a chance to use it, just see how it works. Because you're not on this one? Yeah, let's hope. I'm hoping to, you know, if you think back on this campaign so far, we haven't crashed and burned on this mission. I don't think. We've had some tough challenges on this mission, but we've always come through on the other end. So just doing it today on a late game swarming would really help fix my mind about this mission, about this map, and maybe say, hey, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I'm holding on to the bad too much and not remembering the good. I guess we'll find out. Jarmulin, good to see you in here. Thanks for popping in. So Jayadamon's along. He doesn't get to take advantage of tactical rigging. And for the Rocketeer, well, guess what? Why not just nail that aim even more? So maybe if he doesn't have a chance to steady, he'll still have some pretty damn good aim. And that's what I threw on extra there. So there you go. Yeah, I think well, you know, we have a decent team here, so I hope we can make this happen. So that's what I wanted to share with everybody. That's what I'm doing on the tactical rigging. I decided, rather than picking and choosing, if I put it on everyone, if the loss of mobility, I'll notice the loss of mobility this way. I won't be able to just, yeah, it wasn't so bad. Yeah. Yeah, let's kill some user characters. Thank you. Squad wipe, 100%. Oh my god, Glacier, he beat you, Trumpkin. And I thought Trumpkin was good at 97. Something's going on with Glacier these days. Something's going on with Glacier. He got into my Vibo machine and he's rigged it. He watched how we played in the casino yesterday in Wasteland. He says, oh, I can rig this thing too. Yeah, hell is frozen over. Anyway, I think we're ready to go. Let's launch our mission. And pain transforms you into a monster. Yeah, you and your dang shoulder. I hope they come up with something there to help you out. Let's launch. Let's go find out the name of the mission, and let's go find out which side of the front we start on. Let's go find out.
The next deployment site is in the UK.
The alien
yeah, we'll make little packages of alien meat here when we're done with them, Nightmare. Sounds like
who can respond to this threat, so we should get down.
Sounds like a plan. I don't know how much we'll sell, but we'll have full shelves, I hope. So it's Soaring breath. Well, I did brush my teeth today, so it's not my breath that went soaring. let's get down there and launch this mission and see where we start and see how we start. Okay, we're on this side. Sometimes we're over on this side. You just never know.
Watch your backs out there, people.
Okay, so Gagliardi. Oh, and I forgot to say, I said I'd do it by Wednesday for our viewer over on the, oh my goodness. I promised our viewer that I'd get the available characters out to them. I know, thank you, Nightmare, for mentioning a couple in the Discord, but I never did my official list. of who I felt might be good. Wow. What's going on with our... We're all vibing today. We're all vibing. Nobody, at least everybody's got out of bed and above today. Out of, you know, nobody's just given up. And so I guess that means we won't give up either. Why don't we do a motion tracker, see if anything... Oh my goodness. Oh my lord, something's nearby. And it's probably... haven't we had them hide behind this trash can before? I think we have. So before we even move, our first battle scanner's going out. We're not even gonna, whoops, we're not even gonna locate where the, oh my goodness, you can't throw that far though. You do have some limitations, so let's take a look at how far I think I might. Well, what I could do, since I think they're behind the trash can. What I may do is bring Howdy Doody over this way. That's a couple steps forward. How far can I get it now? Oh wait, I'm throwing just fine now. Why did we get that low? Well, I was throwing just fine. Oh, that's the flashbang. Let's go back to the battle scanner. There we go. I think somehow doing my keyboard, I was changing it. So I don't have to move. I'm going to just throw this out there because I'm afraid to really even move forward based on what we're seeing. So let's go see what it is. What's your best guess? Oh, I thought they were behind the trash can. But I guess they were more ahead of us, and it lets us know exactly where we can move. And it looks like 3 garden variety floaters and a heavy floater. If my eyes do not deceive me, that's what we got ahead of us. So I think what we'll do, and I guess we'll find out if they're going to wander into us. I'm going to go steady right here. Yeah. Came close. You think that would have activated him? Huh, what was that? Then he hits the floater next to him up behind the head and says, "Quit doing that with me." Oh my goodness. So why don't we just get our rocket launcher right here and steadied. And then we'll do a lot of Overwatches. We'll bring you here. You don't need... Well, none of us are really going to have cover. What can I say? We'll bring you over here. Bulwark. And... So I'll bring a suppressor here, just in case that helps out. Hey, Katsunungen! Glad you could make it. We're just starting out. We threw a battle scanner, and we found 4 floaters, one of which is a heavy floater. Fortunately, I don't have to worry about any of my suppressors not being mobile. I'll put you on this side, Ellen Ripley, in case one of you needs to run up to cover if we need suppression after we activate, or they activate into us, one of the two. Why don't we get Jayadaman right here? And we're pretty much just making a line. The only thing we have to worry about is if the heavy floater gets too close or active, or we can't pin him down, whatever. He does have grenades he can throw, and we're definitely lined up nicely for him. At least that's what we are in his mind doing. Let's bring Galiardi right here. Now I can overwatch a bunch of us. That's the good news. So if they do activate into us, I think I'm bringing you, Karma Sutra, right here for throwing smokes. Let's see if they activate into us or if everybody's holding steady. I heard sectoids. I heard mutani sounds. And that's all I picked up. Hey, Rainbow Monk, good to see you. Good to see you. How much will? It's not super amazing over there. Let me go find him. He's not as amazing as he could be, but he at the time I designated that I was going to make an officer, he had the best will, but I don't think he does anymore. But he's also, well, anyway, let's go look. He's at 71, which right now, especially with a number of folks, a bunch of people having gone through psi training, no longer is he really sharing as much as he could. Because people are passing him up left and right. Earlier in the game, he was better at sharing some will. But right now, 71 is not an amazing number for our team. Just so you know. Now, obviously, if we have lower troops coming out, he's good for them. But not for some of my high-level people, and I have a few of those on this mission. So, we're going to open with a rocket. Right there. Right there. And we're going to see how it does. We don't have to worry about scatter. Yeah, Rainbow Monk, today's my first mission using tactical rigging. And I decided to give everybody 3 items. Just so, to see if I got a sense of how slow everybody felt. So I can try to, for future missions, get a better read on how valuable tactical rigging is. Do I just want to use all those extra items all the time, or is that loss of mobility, am I going to feel it? And so I'm kind of testing it on this mission, and we're going to find out. But right now, we got a rocket to shoot. Let's do it! That's some good damage. A couple 9s, but they all survived. But they all survived. So the only thing I'm lacking on this mission, and one of them took a nice full cover in the back. I got 2 that are capturable. And I got the heavy floater, which is really the dangerous one. Flying high. Now, fortunately, none of them went on Overwatch, as you know, floaters sometimes do. So that's good news. Very good news. Who can I see? I can see the close one and the next close one. I'm wondering if I come, say, like here. It looks like I will not have an angle where I can get suppressed. Oh yeah, okay, I have an angle here though. Coming here, we lose the angle on the heavy floater. So I wanted to at least make sure I had suppression on the heavy floater to kind of stifle his ability to throw grenades. So there's that. So that's good to know. In fact, I probably should move you now, Ellen Ripley, so you're set up to suppress since nobody's on Overwatch. And it would appear that nobody crashed into this room, so we shouldn't have to worry about activating by coming here.
Yeah.
Okay. So suppression is there. Now we can kind of safely do our thing. Pretty much. To a degree. Kind of, sort of. Hedging my bets. That kind of sucks. I would get 2 shots from here. I don't know how good they will be. One in full cover and one flying. I would venture to say maybe not the greatest shots, but I'm gonna bring Dietrich there. I don't really have a lot of amazing shooters because Gagliardi is not my best. Doesn't have the world's best aim himself, but he's got 3 commands, so I'm not gonna complain about that. I think what I'm going to do here, I don't need any more floaters. We already know we're masters at capturing floaters. I think I'm going to double tap, potentially, this floater. I heard mutons. If we're lucky, we got some muton elites that I can capture. That would be the best of both worlds. At least, I would think. Well, that wasn't a great start, Freaky. This is a little better chance. Can you do it? Yeah. We'd like to deal with this pod before we have to deal with a whole mess of other stuff. Because we got little glimpses through the wall by using that grenade that could give weird angles for activation. So, we're gonna bring Bulwark up here to see if he can take care of this guy. Even though he's in full cover, it's gonna be pretty close. We're gonna give that a go. 87. Do it, my man. And then what I'll probably do, it's gonna be hard to pick off that guy in the back. We're probably gonna suppress. We still may shoot at him. We'll probably suppress in order to, oh wait, you don't apply hollow targeting. Well, we'll suppress. And then I may just step you forward into full cover. And then I might not feel the need. Now the heavy floater can see us, so I'll probably chuck out one smoke just for the guys here in the front row. Why don't we work on the heavy floater here? We only get a single shot. I don't know that by moving you up, your shot is going to get much better. I'm going to bring you here. I think. It's not going to be hit and run. Why did it tell me I could see him? I even have the rings of fire there. There's a step out issue. If you were a regular character and not a mech, I gotta remember, the rings don't always tell the truth with the mech, because they're assuming you can step out. Oh well, because that's only a 14% shot. So maybe what we do is we go to plan B. Now the guy's probably, oh wait, yeah, we go to plan B for both these guys and see if we can do a little proximity mine over on the corner. Yeah, it just gave me the ring, the green ring around him when I tested out that move. And it sometimes does that. If I put a regular character there, he probably would have had to step out and still been able to see, or step back, whatever. And so that one mod doesn't always work so well with mechs, I've come to learn. So I'm going to do a proximity mine here first, but first, one for all. We'll put it on the corner, because then that one floater down below, I think, also can trigger it. And maybe we can do some damage that way. Since we got some bad information. Now I got Gagliardi. That's 44%. That's only 14%. And in case that goes off, I don't think I want to take cover there. So Bulwark, I'm just going to bring you right here. Unless I want to keep you out in the open. That's still not a good shot. So we're going to keep you right here in cover. If they advance, we have CCS. Howdy doody. And Gagliardi. And I do have suppression, as we mentioned, as backup. So I may move you two forward. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to move El Montaraz forward. And what we'll do, the other thing I can do is throw a flashbang. Either way, I'm throwing smoke. So Montaraz, let's have you maybe come here and throw smoke on the forward team.
Got it.
Okay, Gagliardi, just in case, even suppressed, he could still potentially throw a grenade. So I don't think I want to bring anybody else too close. Jonesy, suppress. He's the most dangerous.
Bring it.
Karma Suture, just because these guys could be targeted. I'm also throwing some smoke back here. And then I have to decide. I may just move Gagliardi up to take a shot. Nobody else really has the perfect shot. So why don't I just give Gagliardi the shot by bringing him up here. If he's harder to throw a grenade because he's suppressed, he might be able to reach some. Hopefully he won't be able to reach back here. I'd hate to have triple hit on a grenade, but I also would like a chance to hit. And it's still only 44. Not a great chance, but we're doing it. Yeah. That's a typical Gagliardi shot. Oh. Okay, you are in the dense smoke. I think I'm just gonna keep you there overwatching. I don't really want to move you up any further than we have to right now. And let's see what they do. No, baby! Okay, the second pod decided to activate on us, and you hit something, Karma Suture. Good job. Good job, my man. And he hit through the smoke. Even suppressed.
Get points for persistence, but you're still gonna die today.
So this is awkward. It's become slightly awkward. They are not overwatched. I could come here and open the door. Although this guy, as far as I know, we better check. Okay, I can suppress him. So at least I can get rid of that. And if he's one of those guys that has, you know what. Let's go. Oh, this is you. I got to target before I get the enemies. So let's target the guy. He's just a regular mechtoid. Executioner, light him up. Advanced fire control. Shots from Overwatch no longer suffer aim penalty. Okay, so he's not the big guy that shoots us back if we're within range. So that's the big thing I wanted to clear up before we decided what to do. Do I have the option with you? Okay, you also can suppress. But you, we may just have you take some shots. No, I don't know if double tap is available. Because I think we used it. Yeah. Okay. So let's figure out. Therefore, I may do rapid fire with Jonesy over here. So I may suppress with you. That means we're going to have some problems with the heavy floater over here. And it won't be under suppression. Which means, Jayaraman, you're probably going to be tasked. Oh my god. Gagliardi is barely alive. He hit suppressed and through dense smoke. He hit us solid. Don't you think? Tells you he has his height advantage, gave him some extra aim back, and he was able to hit us. I didn't notice the percentages, but holy smokes. That hurt. That hurt. Okay, so you're suppressed. Okay. We might be able to take out suppression. I don't know that that's going to be a good shot. It was around mid-sig, way higher than I was thinking it should be, Nightmare. Because I'm thinking, I had the guy suppressed. We're in dense smoke. Of course, he's standing in the open, no cover, dense smoke. But still, oof, just shows you how dangerous those heavy floaters are when they're flying high. Okay, so I am going to suppress with you and double tap with you. I also have the ability to hit something with my rockets. And I'm trying to figure out, who do I need to hit with a rocket? That's what we're trying to figure out. Gagliardi. I mean, obviously I can shred here, then we'll get pretty far with double tap or rapid fire. But then I'm going to need to bring help to take him out. And I kind of was hoping to be able to use Jyotamon up here. So where am I going to get all my shots? Because that's only 76. Which means what I got to do... Do I got to suppress this guy again? Yeah, I need to take out the Overwatch. That I know. The reason I'm pausing right now is, how do I want to keep the suppression available for this guy? If so, everybody's getting into cover, smoke-filled cover, so we don't get any more 60% shots. It's like, holy smokers. Then, if I did that, I'd be able to come over here for a heal. And I'm afraid if I use a regular rocket in here... What other doors are open? That usually isn't. Or... I need to do something like this, is the way it feels. It's only 0.7 scatter because we're not steady, but he's got good aim along with that extra scope we gave him. Now the only problem is I do have if I suppress with you, too bad you don't have double tap. It's just the way it works sometimes that we used the double tap earlier. Because you don't provide a wait, but you have good shots against a mechanized trooper, so your shots should still be good, even if we don't apply shredding from hollow targeting, which I don't think we do on you. Oh no, we have danger zone. No, that's not Mayhem or danger zone. Which one am I wanting? I think Mayhem. No, danger zone. Mayhem is the one that provides the extra damage and would mean that he would be shredded if I hit him. Yeah, and I don't have that. I just have danger zone. I think yeah, we don't have it. So I think I still suppress with you, because hopefully we'll make up for it with your ability against mechanized targets on your rapid fire. That's what I hope. But that means I'm taking my rocket here, since I won't have suppression. That thing can hit hard. We just saw that. Or do I do the rocket in here, get the rocket damage that way, maybe even damage some sectoids, so they don't buff them up with shields. Wow, there's a lot of ways to go, and none of them are surefire ways to kill either the heavy floater or the mechtoid. Yeah, the proximity. Oh, don't shoot! I hit something I didn't want to touch. I was trying to come over here and I didn't hit the directional keys. Oh my god. Okay. The other thing I could do is get some of us out of the way. You're right. I gotta pull you back to get healed. And I just pull people back so he's gotta move and we do some damage that way, but it will not lock him down. But I'm fine suppressing. Move everybody else out of the way so they don't see this guy. He's the one that moves that hopefully sets off the proximity mine. And everybody else comes over here to work on the Mechtoid. So there's my plan. And I think I could... Yeah, Jairamon can come through the door. And we got two massive shots there. And then... so that means I can suppress with Freaky Friendly. I'll make my mind up with Jonesy last, because I'll probably suppress the floater, and I should have enough other shots to take out the mech. I hope. I hope. I hope. Pretty hope. 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 So yeah, I'm doing the rocket inside. Because I'm going to end up, in the perfect world, if this all works out, I'm going to be suppressing the thing again. And then we're going to be... and then we're going to be... what am I saying? Getting out of the way, forcing them to move, or not, hopefully giving the heavy floater a easy, heavy hit like he got. Okay, here we go. Rockets away. Can we activate a second pod? No. That was the only risk about doing that. But the rocket didn't go far enough to take out that wall or the wall behind. And it did decent damage on this guy. So let's suppress him so I can move others around and not get hit. And he gets hollow targeted. Not that he's really that hard to hit. Not that he's that hard to hit. Jonesy, we're coming back to you. Jairamon, we're coming to you right now. You're coming indoors in this little nookie corner here, and you're gonna hit and run that thing as hard as you can hit and run that thing. Okay. We also have a flank on that guy. Hit him hard. I know it's only 8% crit, but hit him frickin' hard. Okay, we got 13 damage there. 13 damage again would leave him with 1 hit point. I like that. Alright, we beat the 13 damage. This is perfect. Now we just got to worry about mind games. Oh, and you still got an action? How? The game has done this every now and then. Throughout the whole series, every now and then it gives us an extra something along the way. And I don't know why it's doing that, if I'm getting some weird interaction with one of the mods we're using, but I can't think of anything that might do that. So, why don't you take another shot? Because there's only 2 sectoids left anyway. And that's all you can see. I think they're both feeling a little flanked. I could also do another proximity mine back there, and that should deal with these guys. Because the one is flanked, he's gonna move, right? So, therefore, it may just take care of them both. And we can focus on some floaters. Yeah, no serial perk or anything like that, so I don't know. It's if you recall, it's happened not consistently either. I've had it happen to an assault. Basically, in multi-shoot multi-shooting situations, we've picked up a free action every now and then. Is what's happened. Okay. Okay, so let's suppress the heavy floater. We gotta do that. Wow, we can see both those, but we're gonna suppress over here and lock him down, and then try to not give him such an easy shot. The game didn't hear me say we're suppressing the heavy floater. It tried to convince me to suppress the sectoids. Okay. I do not... Oh, except you're suppressed. That's my only chance to break that suppression, is 41 frickin'%. I don't really have any other way to break it, because then that leaves El Montaraz out in the open. And we saw how bad that went for Gagliardi. So at least you're in full cover. So let's just see if we can get lucky to break that suppression. Nope. Wasn't gonna happen. And then I can't, if I move Gagliardi here, there's still smoke, but he could get hit again at that, you know, freaking 60% rate. So I gotta pull him all the way back to get a heal. Yeah, howdy doody. Your howdy doody's in a tough spot right now. He's sitting right here, suppressed. He's in dense smoke. That's a good thing. However, I'm wondering, maybe I can try a mind? Yeah, but if I do a mind fray on the... You know what I can do if he wasn't suppressed? Doggone it, he has the good flashbangs, but he can't throw worth a darn because he's suppressed. The problem is, if I mind fray to kill the suppression, then you can't move. Unless I do Gagliardi. Except then he's in sight of this guy who hit him in dense smoke with no cover for a lot of... As you can see, he hit him hard. He hit him hard for 11 damage. Yeah, it's fine that you're late. I just hope you don't arrive to find something bad happen to your guy. So why don't we try this? If you got to stay in the open, what's your mind fray against the big guy? 59%. I think that's what we've got to try to at least make his shot not so good against you. I kind of feel like that may be just what we need to try. Then I can pull Gagliardi out of there to get healed, so he doesn't die. So let's try the mind fray on the heavy floater.
I'm here to make you...
Oh yeah. El Montaraz, howdy doody! Heavy floater is what El Montaraz said. Don't be killing me! It's howdy doody time. Oh man. Let's get... I don't... This is all I got left. We're gonna come back here. I'm gonna rethrow smoke on these two, and then we'll cross our fingers. Okay. Now, I just don't want the smoke to go away because I think it's been sitting there for a turn or two, right? Let's rethrow the smoke on the closest ones. Although, you could say, we're a little in danger zone back here too. So I may have to throw 2 smokes.
This will do nicely.
All because of a heavy hitting, and you're gonna have to hold off, hoping the sectoids don't go after you. I'm hoping they get leveled by the proximity mine. And we're gonna throw another smoke over here. Yeah, that'll at least cover LWOTC and smoke too. Not that that really helps against mine spray. And then we'll heal next turn. Move! Your flank, sectoid, move! Yeah, there we go. Although the one got away. He's hurt, but he got away. Oh, we got hit hard again! He went for the one, even in heavy smoke that didn't have cover. Yeah. And where'd the other guy go? He left. But he didn't set off the thing, or did he? Oh, he might be dead? Did he set off the thing and I didn't see? No, he's still there. It makes it look like that exploded. Okay. I'm so confused right about now. I'm so confused. So now we got Shakti Rockets, who's in dire need of some help. Alright, so we got to get aggressive and figure out how to take this thing down. Pure and simple. He's not on Overwatch. Jayaruman, I need you right there. Yeah, but if he was on the ground, it should prohibit me from moving there. So, you know what I mean? So, we shouldn't be tile scanning, should we? But I think he flew away somewhere. Is the way it feels, and I guess if we're going to run Overwatch, it's going to be on a garden variety floater with my mech. And the mech is the one I want shooting up here. I want to get him as close as we can. $78. You gotta be hopeful. We gotta be hopeful. So, let me think. How do I want to do this? I got to get you pulled back. I'd like to get you pulled forward. I don't know if the roof is clear or not. Now, I guess you can't see there. So basically, I'm giving up that in the hopes that I can reach with this, and that's not a guarantee. From here, I can go there, there. There's no guarantee I can go there. And the reason I want to do that is to get hollow targeting. Because I don't think I have anybody else who provides hollow targeting on that heavy, because I got to kill the heavy floater this turn. I can't be taking any more of those kind of hits at all. At all. So I guess what we're doing is bringing you, Ripley, we're bringing you out here. Now here, hey, look, it says you have the step out. And it says you could suppress from here, because you're not a mech. I was getting those green rings. So let's move you here and hope you really can see them for suppression.
Okay.
And we can. And then let's see if you can move up to that corner spot, because that means you can shoot or suppress from there. I guess we're gonna suppress with you. Because, we don't have double tap because we moved. So let's suppress and get the hollow targeting.
Roger that. On reserve.
That means I can rapid fire. It'll be better than 50-50 on the 2 shots. Barely. So let's see if we can hit on one of them. No. Yes! There we go. That's what we're talking about. Jayadaman. Now you have a decent shot to finish it off. That's got to be one of the heaviest heavy floaters. One of the hardest. One of the hardest. Is that what he got hit on back here? A 10% shot? I just noticed that comment of yours, Nightmare, but I don't know if it was referring to Shakti. But Shakti, let's get you over here. Let's steady you just in case. Now there is both a sectoid and a floater out there, but they're both garden varieties. So it's time to get our crap in order and get back in shape here.
Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? Good.
The doctor likes dealing the pain. I'm gonna move up. See if we can figure out where the other floater's gonna be. But I'm gonna stay on this side. I don't want to peek around this corner yet. I'm afraid of what else we can draw into this battle. We know we were hearing mutons. Yeah, that was the hit chance. Wow. Wow. Well, fortunately, with our new medbay repair thing, the damage we took, as long as we survive, won't keep us out all that long compared to what we're used to. So that's, if you want to look on the bright side of things. Yeah, I wanted to heal Galeotti first, because he was down to 2 hit points. And I'm going to need his command at some point, I'm sure. So I want him back on his feet. I may end up bringing Bulwark back for a second heal on our Rocketeer. And I go 2 heals there, use up all the med kits here, and then we better hope we don't get hit anymore. We better hope we don't get hit anymore. But with as low the health is here, we're quite in we're in danger, all right. We be in danger. Plus he's got to be mobile and movable for me because he's got the motion tracker. Now I do, unfortunately, howdy doody man, I'm gonna just chuck one beyond the truck trailer. I think you can throw it that far and see if there's anything hiding for us back there. Let's see from here if you can throw it that far. Yeah, I'll throw it up on this ledge right here and see if there's anything hiding out behind that truck. That'll help.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh, I see some red. I see some red. And there's the sectoid. He ran back to his pals back here. Muton Elite, Muton Elite. Muton Elite. And I'm not sure if the last guy is Muton Elite or are those claws. He's not carrying a gun, is he? So it might be three elites and a berserker, but I can't tell. Yeah, I saw the claws on this hand. They stuck out beyond the elbow. Yeah. So it's 3 Muton Elites and a berserker babysitting a sectoid. Finish the joke from there, okay? So right now we don't see him. We can get moving back forward again at some point. We can definitely get closer to him than we are now. And we'll have to work on that. And heal at the same, we got a lot to do, my friends. We got a lot to do. We also got to get some reloads in. So who's left? Let's start the reloads right now.
Wieder am Start. Ricaricato.
They moving? Oh, they're coming. We may not have as much. Okay, they didn't move too far. There's the floater. Yeah, we're just those two miscellaneous enemies that are still out there. So I'm thinking, see, I can get up here and we can get some firing lines going. I'm gonna bring Freaky Friendly over here. Except no, we gotta reload first. We gotta kind of semi-hold our position. I gotta decide, look, there's a lot of damage up here too, not so much cover because our first rocket. So even upstairs, oh my god, what happened up here? Oh, that's from the proximity mine. It went through the roof. So, wow. So let's just move up here. Let's get ourselves reloaded. We really need to get reloaded.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll bring you here and get reloaded. Will you have lines of sight if they move over? Potentially. So let's not move you forward. Let's just reload you. Because you are mobile.
Locked and loaded.
And then you... I'm gonna get you inside, El Montaraz.
Yes!
Yeah, there were no lines of sight. I didn't think there would be. We're definitely... I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of bring... Well, in case we need to be able to move forward, flank, hit, and run, I'm going to come here and reload you. Then we got to do some more healing. So we're going to get healing, we're going to get Galeardi all taken care of.
I said take your medicine!
And Shakti rockets, I'm bringing you here just in case the worst case happens and somehow they activate. So I have a rocket steadied near the beginning. We'll get somebody there to heal and start the healing. And that's going to be you. So now I'm grateful we brought the extra... I'm grateful for tactical rigging giving me the extra ability to... Where do I want to take you? Okay, I'm gonna make noise through the door. I don't know that I want to do that yet. Galeardi, now that you're healed again, I'm bringing you only in half cup. The floater's the only danger, but he won't hit as hard as the other. And you're in position to command whoever we need then, pretty much. They coming for us? Oh. Okay, so they're not moving toward us yet. They're a fairly stationary pod, but that's only the third pod, so there's still more pods out there. Howdy doody. I'm gonna bring you to stand in front of the door so that floater doesn't crash through it. And he can't fly up on the roof to get you, although he could fly around and flank you, but we'll have some overwatches. And since that pod wasn't moving, I'm going to get a suppressor here.
Okay.
Because if they do activate towards us, hopefully we'd then have somebody to suppress. And I may then bring my other suppressor here with the idea of being able to get up to the door. So no, I'm not bringing you up to that door. If he crashes through, howdy doody, he crashes through. We're just coming right here. Now that we know the sectoids they're all gone from here. And then you can double move to here.
Got it. Moving.
You'll stay there. You'll kind of hang out, ready to jump out. Actually, I can bring you... I actually can bring you forward a little. It's not a good angle for these guys to see through the truck. And have you overwatching in case that floater does its thing, right? Hey, Floki! Glad you made it in! It's a weird little mission we got going here. Ah, we got lucky, we got lucky, we got lucky! The floater. The loose floater. I think I'm just going to keep you there and reload. Now, Karma Suture. How do I want to work my rocket? I feel like that's almost a better place. So maybe I bring you here for suppression. It's not the best angle. Or I tell you what, let's bring you around here, because the back end of this truck could be a good angle if they end up activating. So let's do that. And then I think I'd rather... He's gonna have to survive a turn without the final heal, but this is a better position for our rocket to be steadied. I like that better. Bulwark. So maybe I bring Bulwark inside to be ready to get up close and personal with them here. I'm just gonna bring you over here. And then Gagliardi. I think I just park you here for the time being, so you can go either way for your command. Alright, and then we're gonna hang out here.
I got an idea. Let's pop
Except
some
Karma
heads.
Suture, you need to get over here so you can use the last med kit.
Yes!
Hopefully we don't need it after this. Okay, they went back in there. But where's the other pod? Where, oh, where is the other pod gone? Oh my goodness. Let's find out if they're nearer to us. No. So... they gotta be way back in there then. Didn't look like any of them... oh, he's roaring. So there's another pod of mutons is what it sounds like. They're roaring at each other. But I think it's time we now start getting set up, since we don't have to worry about them moving into us this turn. I think killing the last floater all of a sudden mobilized them. So howdy doody, let's get you near the front. You have some powerful flashbangs to use. You also have some dense smoke. Get you up here in case we need to use those flashbangs.
Charge!
Suppression. I think that doorway is potentially a good suppression position. I was saying about this corner being potentially good, but if they end up coming out the side door, it loses its value. So for this turn, I'm thinking let's bring you over here to this spot, Jonesy.
Oh, yeah! Okay, I see it.
That way you'll have options to run up to the corner, you know, you guys can both have options to get up to that truck. And yeah, I know the meld is teasing us, but no. Not this time. I'm gonna do the final heal here. So hopefully we don't get one shot. Yeah, we know y'all are in there. We know. We know. I'm gonna bring the rocket here to steady. For now. A bulwark. Yeah, we want you up near the front. Close enough for your potential multi-shots. Hey, Carlos, good to see you. Oh, if y'all can hang on just a second, Chisco wants out of the room, so little catus interruptus here. It'll be a quick one. All right, that wasn't too long. He just needed to be let out, and then I figured I'd close the door, or close the window, so no random noise came in. Here we go. I wonder if they're going to move back. If they move back, there's a chance they activate. But I think our position overall is decent with that in mind. I just don't know what to do with Gagliardi. Maybe we bring you in here, Gagliardi, for potential command position. Jayaraman, let's kind of move you up a little too. Bulwark, I don't know. I guess we should open the door. But you don't really have good long... Let's just reload you. So all your weapons are loaded. And see where they move. They're moving farther in there. They're moving away from us. Well, there goes that meld. That one will go shortly afterwards. So that other pod of mutons we're hearing. I swear we're hearing 2 pods of mutons. Soaring breath. Inmensa respirazione. I know, the last one got a little Italian maybe, but respirazione. Okay. When are they going to come out? Where do I want my people set? That's really the big question. I feel like unless they come out the side door, which would be awkward, I'm fine. I like the idea of having... Oh, whoa. Yeah, that was a little bit of a inspirational thought. Let's have somebody go up on the roof and see if we see the other muton pod on the roof. And then, if not, I'll bring the... In fact, a Rocketeer could go here. That's still full. Even though that structure got crunched, it's still full cover. And so I could launch a rocket from here quite easily on the roof or down below if they start coming out. So let's just go up on the roof on a blue move. And hope that, and then we'll find out, first of all, if that other pod we don't know about is on the roof or not. And then we'll kind of know. So, who wants to do those honors? I might as well have one of our suppressors go up there, because that's not a bad position to suppress from, especially if I got smoke to cover them with. I mean, I know it's only half cover, but heck. I like that for suppression. But do I have a suppressor that can get up there on a blue move? There, yes. At least I have a blue move there. So let's do it.
Yeah.
And see if we see anything over there. And we do not. It's nice that the battle scanners are the gift that keeps on giving by letting us know where they are, even though it's expired.
Ooh, I like that.
Now, I also want to get my Rocketeer up there now. I think that's a better angle for us. For a rocket. So let's come up here.
Sono già là.
Soaring Death? No, it's Soaring Breath. Oh, they're both the same? Soaring Death and Soaring Breath are the same, Carlos? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That doesn't make sense to me. Did you not type right? Are you teasing me? Okay, let's get things ready here. I think we're fine to bring Jayadaman a little closer. Well, let's not do that yet. I think we're fine to bring suppression a little closer.
That's affirmative.
Plus we can see that doorway, potentially. I think Howdy Doody needs to come out and get closer with his high-powered flashbangs that can really hopefully help us with this pod. I hope.
Okay.
Jayadaman, yeah, just one for all in Overwatch. And then Karma Suture. We got full cover for you here, my man, and it's close enough to throw smoke. Hopefully wherever we want.
Yes. Faster.
And then Bulwark. I'm bringing inside the truck here, so you're really close for your potential multi-shots that you get. And then our fearless leader, ready to give the command as we need it. Okay. They're coming back, but they can't open that door. Well, we have one battle scanner left, and we can't angle it into that room. But I'm wondering if I can get it thrown into that room, but nah, it won't. If they're way in the back somewhere, it's not going to show us, because I could only get it in the alcove there. So yeah, battle scanner's not going to help us out either, unless I could throw it up here through that hole and then into the interior. That might be something we can try. So maybe I try a turn of bringing you up here. We do have a sectoid that's mobile, and you'd be standing in the open there. Because remember, a sectoid retreated in there somewhere too. So I'm going to bring you right here with the idea of, depending on what these guys do, throwing a battle scanner next time, seeing if we can get it through that opening and inside the building for us. Karma Suture, let's reload you. We actually let you shoot earlier. Let's get our rocket steadied. We're just gonna keep you right there, Bulwark. In fact, if they come back, I'll even have you on Overwatch. That's almost close enough to make it worthwhile. I'll bring Gagliardi out here for a turn.
Come get some.
Got it.
And see how they go. Yeah, there's... Oh, here they come. I think they're active. Someone's got to see them. Yeah, they see them. Here comes the big guy. And I think we hit him pretty good. No, we didn't hit the Berserker. Oh, that was the Berserker. So we... Oh, hello. You know what one of us said? Howdy doody. Oh, baby. So, the other one ran off into the middle of the place. The other two are kind of set up for a rocket. Our last one. And that'll expose these guys. A probably good chance to kill the one and expose the other guy for shots. I think we have enough shots near the Berserker, I hope. And I think we'll be okay. Until the other pod shows itself, as I'm not expecting something like that.
Si fa sul serio.
Did we expose the other pod? Oh, we exposed the other pod! Who knew? Who knew? Well, we found the other... No, that's Muton. So 4 Mutons. But this guy's standing in the open. Perfect for you. If we can get a hollow target on him. Now, I'm hoping we have enough shots here. And I'm really hoping we do. Let's take a shotgun blast. He's gonna run toward us then. No, he's not. He's gonna run away and hide. He's gonna run away and hide. Now, Karma Sutra, oh, you do have smoke, so I don't really want to have you shoot if we don't need you to shoot. I have double tap available. But I don't see the guy standing in the open. I can rapid fire there. That's going to be one hell of a good shot. Then that frees up Jyotamon in case I need a little help finishing up the Muton. Yeah, why don't we do... the rapid fire seems like our best odds. The only thing it doesn't allow us to do is lock down some of these other dudes that are over here. But I also have El Montaraz with handy dandy... Yeah, a very handy dandy flashbang. The extra powerful one. So, I'm gonna do rapid fire. Oh, we missed on the second. That should have been an easy takedown. Jonesy choked. Jonesy choked. Which means Freaky Friendly's gonna come here. So not gonna be a whole hell of a lot of suppression on this turn. And nobody's gonna make him panic. So, howdy doody, I'm gonna be counting on your flashbang like it's nobody's business. How far can you throw it from there? Pretty far. You can get the 3 we see other than the 1. And that'll just have to do. Now, as far as Mutons go, he is the lead Muton, so I would not have him flashbanged or suppressed. That's the bad news. So let's think first and see about this shot. Oh, there's still one elite left out there, right? Yeah, that's dangerous. We just know, the only good thing is we know he's not coming out the roll-up door And I don't think he can get far enough to hurt anybody through the side door, so let's hope. And I think it would take him too long to get... He might be able to get up on the roof there. That's a scary thought. So I think I want to play the flashbang game. Yeah, everybody's too far away there for you. So I still have a shot here. So we're probably going to launch something over there. I got to decide if I want to destroy more cover or not. Let's just see the distance you can shoot. Oh mate, you got a nice radius on that blast. That's all I gotta say. So we're gonna take advantage of it. See if it opens up any lines of sight. And then let's see if that opens up flashbang reach. Because I wouldn't mind flashbanging these guys, since that's too many shots in my book coming at us. So I'd have to move you down to throw it in there farther. Oh, and this guy's way back here. Okay. So, Montaraz, I want you here. I didn't believe it. I'm going to throw the flashbang in there. It would be, in a perfect world, we get rid of these three, and we somehow nail this guy down. He's the elite that I think he is. It's hard to tell. Looking kind of green. So does that mean there's 4 green regular? Yeah. And so we don't even know where the Muton elite is. So, So we're gonna come up here. Okie dokie, how you doing? You know, I promised getting back to you today for a choice of a soldier. Nightmare gave you a couple good choices in the Discord. I just haven't given you my version of who I think would work. So yeah, we're flashbanging here. That'll help. We just don't know where that Muton elite is. But that'll help against these guys. The question is, this guy could dare to shoot from there. And I'm not thrilled with that cover. Because you see him. Let's see what else we got. Thanks for the description! If you're in here, that is. If not, and he's just watching a random video and just subscribe, thank you anyway. I appreciate it. So I got a shot here. And with these guys exposed in the open, it's a little better than it was. But the hit percentage is not worth a darn. Nothing worth a darn. That's the leader. Either one's not going to kill unless I have an amazing crit chance. Even with a crit, I'm not going to kill the guy. Because he already took one shot. So it looks like he has 2 actions and I could move up. But he already took one shot against that berserker. Gagliardi does not have the most amazing... How? Gagliardi? Oh, there's no wall there. That's how you can see that guy. Okay. So the person I'm most worried about is right here. Ellen Ripley. This guy could stay there and shoot. This guy could stay there and shoot. Who do you see? You see them both. Montaraz is also slightly dangerous about getting... slightly in a danger position to get hit. So what I may have to do And I don't know where that Muton Elite is, so that's the whole... That'll screw up the whole decision-making process too. So I think what I'm going to do is bring you here, Karma Suture. Let me get you chosen. Right there. So you're out of sight. And I'll have you throw the smoke up high. And then what I'm going to do is I'll have Gagliardi, since his shots are crap, I'll command over to Howdy Doody, and I think he has a smoke left, and he'll throw a smoke down here for us. And that's the way we'll play it. Something like that. And then I'll just take that token, wear the guy down a little more, my best shot available. And since I'm not killing either one, let's at least take out the guy, the leader, with the most perks, and see if we can hit him at 74%. For a whooping 3 damage. Okay. So Gagliardi, Howdy Doody needs some help. Howdy Doody. Well, at least these guys are flashbang, though. That's the good news. I still want smoke on anybody in half cover in the front row. So you're coming here. Jairaman, you know, you're open and wide open to get shot at, but, you know, you're more designed than anybody else to take it. So Karma Suture, come here out of line of sight. And throw your final smoke up here. Since I can't kill these guys, let's protect ourselves as much as possible. Oh, there he is! Oh my god! He was close! Did he double move, though? I think he might have double moved. We didn't get a grenade. I was thinking he was farther back in, but I think... Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hopefully, I don't want all my shots to go there, but they're gonna go all there because with this setup, he's just not capturable. It's just not gonna work to get a heavy weapon. Because if I see he's suppressed, he's in the open, he's gonna be suppressed, he's gonna run it. Yeah, it just ain't gonna work. So we'll have to do a consolation attempt at capturing one of these mutons if we can pull it off. We were lucky that was a double move on him. So when they first scrambled, he must have gone pretty far back in here. So there's that. Now what I can do, what do we have? Can I shred anybody? Or maybe I can shred here to get rid of the suppression, because I don't want to be suppressed over here. That would be a big help. Because that's one of my heaviest hitters. And that's a 0.6 scatter, which is not much. Let's see if I can shred both of them.
Con piacere.
And Shakti Rockets delivers. I don't know if we shredded the guy in the back, but we shredded the guy that we needed to stop the suppression. So Jayaraman is back in business, and now all of a sudden his shot is vastly improved also. So the Muton Elite is not a problem taken out, more than likely. And we got plenty of options coming up against everybody else. Whether it's suppression, I got both suppressors available. Not that they can all see somebody. I have Bulwark able to do things. He's also got a shot there. I kind of feel like, yeah, we can put pressure in a lot of different ways. question is, do I want to eliminate... Well, wait. You can't even... Oh, that I know why you can't see him. It's because Howdy Doody's in the way. So let's bring Howdy Doody over this way. He can always throw a flashbang again if we need to. And then, Jimmy Kim, thank you for the subscription. If you're in here, I appreciate it. If you're watching some other video, well, thank you anyway. Let's I'm keeping Chichka busy today. He kept me busy with that Catus Interruptus too, but let's bring you over here so you can have the option to throw a flashbang. Those are very nice flashbangs. It kept them, if you noticed, a lot of them from shooting. I wonder if he got caught up in that flashbang too. You know, and he was just out of sight. That's why he couldn't move that far. That we could have got lucky with that flashbang picking him up. Oh, the shorts. Yeah, I'm starting to pop out some shorts again, finally. And so, yeah, there could be people seeing the shorts, finding the channel that way. I feel like that's the best advertising I got, is to put out some shorts here and there. Okay. Now we come here. So I guess we're just doing double tap here, and we'll save Jaiottamon for somebody else. He might need to be the finisher on this one, but at least the guy will be hollow targeted. If I hit again like that, he won't. Oh, I didn't have double tap! Did we double tap before? Doggone it. I didn't yeah, see, maybe we double tapped before. Anyway, so Jaiottamon, do your thing. And then run forward behind the thing here. These two can't see you. That guy can't see you. Oh, well, until they move. And then see if you can get lucky finishing this guy off. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. So, when it's not the best shot in the world, we launch a grenade. Okay. Well, there's someone to potentially capture, my friends. We got someone to potentially capture. Now, for you, what I could do... Oh, the hit and run is a step short. There's the tactical rigging for you, my friends. Ooh, baby, baby. Okay, I can suppress. Well, I can't suppress the guy with the one hit point. Absolutely cannot. So let's go see who's left. I gotta re-evaluate my moves here. I'm just gonna do combat stims. And we're moving you in to be a bulwark of our front line right here. And then Gagliardi. I'm gonna throw another flashbang. Oh, I can't. Doesn't let you ease it through there, huh? But it's only him. Well, let's think about it. Who do you suppress again? Yeah, we'll suppress there. Did I shoot?
Target eliminated.
I was supposed to suppress, but it worked out. Consider him suppressed permanently. Let's throw the flashbang here to make him like stay put, because we want to capture him, and that means we have to deal with the other two and a sectoid, right? Isn't there a sectoid out there somewhere? Yeah, there's a sectoid out there somewhere. So we got two full big badass mutons there. At least they think they are. And I'm gonna just Overwatch with Galeotardy since your shot is so horrible. Your Overwatch is gonna be horrible, but maybe it'll incline them or encourage them to stay still. What do you know? I've seen stranger things. Karma Sutra, you got nothing left for me as far as healing, smoke, or anything else. So let's keep you safe here. And maybe you can pop out for a shot at some point. No! I forgot, regular ones can have grenades too. That was only one hit point. We were ready for it. Well, your Overwatch didn't threaten them. I see the loose sectoid over there. And we got a return nice favor. And we didn't get it. Although that only did 4 damage because we were 1 for all. Okay, so we got some options here, my friends. We got some options here to start tearing them down. And we're going to take advantage of these. We got hit and run, we got run and gun to just charge in here. Now we do have an Overwatcher there. We do have an Overwatcher there. So we got to be aware of that. Does anyone see? Guess what? We can suppress the Overwatcher. This time I will make sure I suppress and not shoot. Now we can run in there. They're missing too much, thank goodness. Servando. You have interesting times. Let's get over to Jayaraman. There we go. You're gonna just come back here and scare the heck out of everybody back here with a flank. Nice hit and run. You've got 2 shots left to do it. Let's shoot this guy, because you have a chance to kill him more. He's 2 hit points less. That was pretty nice. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. And then see if you can take this guy out. If not, we got Bulwark who can run and gun in there to finish him off for you. But you didn't need any help. A Bulwark can run and gun in there in order to try and just kill him that way. So that... Oh no, he can blue move and then have another shot. Because he's got close encounters. We'll change to the one that'll kill him. Kablank.
X-ray ausgeschaltet.
Okay. We have a potential shot if we need help. We can't get to the capture. I don't think we have speed. Now I can come here for a capture attempt, but it'll be a single lone capture attempt. And then who do I have that can kill the guy? That's the question. That's the real question. Well, I can suppress him too. So we could get you within capture range in cover anywhere? No, that's the big problem. So let's suppress them for a turn. Make sure nobody flanks them. And we'll get El Montaraz, Mr. Howdy Doody, go over there, shake his hand and say, I hereby capture you, something like that. Let's suppress.
Headed there now. Cutting the grass. Running dry.
And nobody freak him out by... And then you should be safe coming here, El Montaraz, and then be able to get your capture in. And then you're in one move away, and we can get 2 capture attempts that way. Karma Suture. We'll keep you in range and give you a chance to kill if our capture attempts fail. Gagliardi, you'll be able to come out here and do a command. Oh, we don't have our frickin' command. So there's only going to be 1 capture attempt after all. What can I say? I lied. Well, we can give Shakti Rocket a flanking kill also. We'll see. So Karma Suture, let's get you up here to give you an easier kill when it's your turn. He's excited. He's a doctor that likes to kill. We'll just wait. We don't want to scare him away. And... oh, some things... oh, that... I didn't think that... oh, we must have destroyed some stuff in certain explosions or who knows what. So this will get you closer for your command. Hunker? Oh, I worried when he said I'm pinned down here that he was getting suppressed, and I'm going, that's the one guy I don't want to have suppressed. Okay. Howdy doody. Capture time. You get 1 try today. Only 1 try. So make it a good one. Yeah, commands are gone.
Oh yeah.
$57. Ah. Okay, let's kill the dude. Karma Suture, you're up first. Shakti Rocket, you're up second.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
Okay. Operation Soaring Breath. Overall was a success. We struggled for a little while. That dang heavy floater. Die, you bad guys. Yeah, we finally got them to die. Finally. After a little bit of a rough start with that heavy floater. Yeah. I don't know if it's convinced me that this is not a tough, jinxed map, but we got through it okay. The wound time, ooh. Oh, that's because it's freaking Gagliardi and he doesn't, well, no. He should get benefits of the wounds. Yeah, Karma Suture. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, who had that other big wound time? Shakti, oh, Shakti Rockets got hit hard. So at least we're, no, well, that's just so wrong. Although he got down to 2 hit points, so that's why it's not wrong. So, big wound time on Gagliardi, but we're going to be getting Nefertiti Jones back anytime, no relation, by the way. And Firestorm should be getting built pretty soon. You know, that was one of the options we were going to give you for a character. Okie dokie. You might not want to pick him up now. I'm sure we'll find you another one. Yeah, you would have had a... oh, well. He did his job. He's the one... I don't think you were in here yet. He was in dense smoke, and we had a suppressed heavy floater, and he hit him. He hit him hard. Got him down to 2 hit points. What can I say? So we got a sectoid corpse, floater corpse, muton corpse, and we didn't get a capture. 25 weapon fragments is good. We're getting close to unlocking our research, and we get some cash. We did okay. Carapace armor. I don't care. That's why he got down so much, because we got to repair this stuff.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Let's repair first. Okay, they're probably all 3 days. I gotta build another Titan armor is what I gotta do. But let's see, research-wise...
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
No, I don't want... I want to start new research. I think I'm down just 7 more weapon fragments, and we can go for our vehicular plasma weapons, meaning shivs, which I really haven't been using. I have them, but I haven't used them, and our interceptors, mainly a firestorm for one. So I'm thinking of doing this one next. I do like the idea of heavy plasma weapons, which has the same limitation, but we need one more alien heavy weapon. And our desire and hope to capture another Muton Elite, it just didn't work out today. I was hopeful, but it didn't quite work out. What can I say? All right. So we're near the end of the month. We got the hangar here looking good, I think. Yeah, 2 days for the firestorm. Okay. And we got a couple days till the end of the month, or less than 2 days maybe, because we're on the 20 April, 30 days, half September, April. So February. No, February is a short month. So we're at the end of the month. What am I thinking? February is a short month. So depending on if it's leap year or not, we're almost at the end of the month. We're going to get to our end of the month report. So why don't we do that? And yeah, that's right. Shakti got hit by a 10% thing that gave him his injury, and then I was still shocked that the shot was that high through dead smoke from a suppressed heavy floater. It just shows you how good they are when they're the bonus they get from flying, and they're just good. They're just good. Yeah, actually, leap years are even. You're right, Captain Timo. Chiming in just in time to keep me... keep me honest. Okay, let's get out here and get to the end of the month. Let's see if anything cool builds by the time we get there. Now, the firestorm's coming after the council report. So, that's what we're waiting on. Illyrium generator. I forgot we even built the Illyrium generator. It's been taking a while. Still got 9 more days there. 10 more for the reflex cannon. 10 more for the Archangel armor. So we got some cool things being built, but they just take time. They all take time. Let's go to the end of the month, see what we get. Yeah, of course you chime in with math stuff. They at least teach you where you live. They teach where I live too. It's just deteriorated so much since when I was a kid. At least that's the way it feels sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing else I got to do. Let's get out there and check, and just get to the end of the month. I was thinking, how much money do I have? I guess is what I should. Do I want to upgrade anything in the training? Now, we still got a lot of all pilots training right now, so there's no reason to spend money I don't really need to spend in the hangar right now just for the sake of spending. Here we go. End of the month, here we come. Julia, okay, we got our other Pathfinder back. The UK's ridiculous request has expired, or I don't know. It's the one I decided not to go for because they're not off. They're offering me soldiers instead of engineers.
Incoming transmission.
Here we go. Let's see how we did.
We are
extremely impressed with the progress of the XCom project thus far, Commander.
Well, at least we still are getting an A,
Results were beyond our
in spite of little
expectations,
mistakes and
that is
miscues
not
here
a
and there.
statement this council makes
We
lightly.
get 4 more engineers, badly needed, 6 more scientists to twiddle their thumbs and play checkers while we wait for another research project. And we got 2 United States and UK after that last terror mission. So I'm wondering if I should adjust anybody back to Europe with Africa looking so safe at the moment. Maybe I should get an extra shooter or extra good pilot back up to Europe. What do you think the odds are that they're going to target Europe with UK having the highest? There's no guarantee in this game. They can go right back to Nigeria for all we know. So I don't want to weaken... So if I'm going to weaken anywhere, it's South America. But I don't know that they have a lot to choose from. So let's take a look.
We will be watching.
Let's kind of figure out how I want to focus the aircraft for the month. Because I don't want to take everybody out, but Felipe is an okay pilot. Maybe I take Felipe. Yeah, I'll definitely need to build another... I would need to build another satellite uplink, or the improved satellite uplink, whatever you call that one. I haven't even built it, so I can't remember its official name. But with the extra power I'm building, that would be possible once I get the funds. We will have an extra Phoenix cannon there. So I got 1, 2, 3 Phoenix cannons. D. Kaiser is a good pilot. Old Geezer's a good pilot. And Prankster's a rookie. So... And Slinger's a rookie. And what do we got in Europe? 1, 2, I got 4 Phoenix cannons. Goose is okay. Wattsvugel's pretty good. Grapevine's pretty good. Gleaser's pretty good. But he's not available for 4 days. So I guess we gotta wait for 4 days. We're not in bad shape. I guess I don't need to shift anybody around. In a perfect world, I'd get a better pilot down here for this one. Better pilots are my leaders, so it doesn't make sense having a leader with a Phoenix. I guess it could. But then you risk losing an important leader. But just to have a 3rd Phoenix cannon manned might not be bad, Captain Missile. Because Trumpkin can send everybody out by himself. Let's take Captain Missile out. And then let's take Prankster out. Okay, now let's assign pilots. We'll get Captain Missile with the Phoenix cannon. He's temporarily going to be up there like a gunner and an ace. Just to get somebody with some skills to be able to shoot, because at least he's got 4 kills, 10 assists, which is better than 0-0. So I'll only have 1 leader down here, and hopefully we can make that work. And then our rookie will go over to a lesser ship, a less important ship. And that should be sufficient. Oh, Badass Bader will come back down in Africa in 6 days. So that's why I'm a little lopsided with too many rookies. But we'll put the rookie in here first, and we got to remember in 5 days or so to get Badass Bader back in a plane. Okay, so the air game is ready. Now what we got to look at is this. And now is the perfect time then for me to check over to the side here. Where, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Let's go over to the wiki. This page, so we can kind of get an idea of what we've got going next time. We maxed out our threat again last month, I do believe. Alien resources right now are at 103. So actually we're in a, they got a slightly better mission thing than they did last month. Yeah, research 423. That more impacts how many aliens we see. What happens here is the alien resources that we have on our main page, which is sitting at 103, and then our threat level from the prior month, which was maxed, is what determines the amount of missions. So since they're over 100 now, and we maxed, this is the missions we should be seeing. 3 to 4 abduction, 2 terror missions. We're back up to 2 terror missions, it looks like again. 2 research instead of 1. 5 scouts instead of 3 or 4. So this is going to be a busier month for us. Only 1 harvest though, instead of 2. 2 hunts, 2 bombs. So they've upped their research game. They've upped their terror game. And of course a few more scouts and abductions. 1 less harvest, because they feel with over 100. That correlates with what you're seeing too, Nightmare. Yeah, this is the ballpark figure, and that way you don't have to watch me trying to go into my spreadsheet trying to figure it out. This is the quick way to do it from the wiki. So that's what we're looking for coming up. So I think we're in decent shape. Events coming up. We got a firestorm soon. We'll repair those. Yeah, we kind of looked at that, so we know where we're at. There's not the credits. We're sitting at 35 because we're running a negative cash flow, so we're only down to 35 credits. So, oh well, yeah. Well, let me get off that screen. I keep forgetting to switch back. I'm notorious on this screen. So we're sitting at 35 credits now because we have a negative cash flow of negative 209. So all the money it looked like we had is gone. So we gotta build up again this month and make some money so we can get what we need. The research that's coming up, we just gotta have 1 mission with what, 7? So I guess we go find a mission. Yeah. We gotta go find a mission. Now what's costing my negative cash flow is all these airships in the hangar. But you know, we got a big world to cover. So let's just scan, find out what our next mission's going to be here in March of 2017. Uh-oh, we've already had a bombing run. So we have 1 less bombing run to go. What can I say? Let me just make a note here. That's easy to miss. And that was in India. So their panic has gone up a little. But I'm fine. India's in good shape. So having a little extra panic in India, it should still be good. See, look, even after being bombarded, their panic is still good over there. And now, yeah, they didn't waste any time, did they? Absolutely no time. Barely an hour went by. From midnight, and they're bombing India already. Holy smoke. Oh baby, let's get back out there. We're getting some nice folks back. Grunty Grunter. Nefertiti Jones is back, Captain Timo. Nefertiti is back after an extended 40+ day stay in the med bay. I am glad to have her back.
Contact detected.
Okay, we got a small fighter. High, going for our satellite in Nigeria. I think we're 1 airship short. Let's go find out what kind of escorts this thing has.
Contact detected.
A single. So at least we got Captain Missile on a Phoenix cannon. Oh wait, no, it's the other one that's still equipping the Phoenix cannon. That was up in Europe, maybe. So, yeah, we got everybody ready to go out, and we're going to do it. We're going to shoot this baby down. Trumpkin can take all of us out, and with only 2 airships, all of us should be able to get it done. I'm going to go aggressive there. I'm going to go balanced with Slinger. I'm going to go aggressive there. And they're both fighters, so we need the Phoenix cannons to punch through. We'll just go balanced with the Stingrays, because that's just as good as they'll be. And then we'll go aggressive for all the Phoenix cannons. Just hit them hard, clear them out. Boom, bitty boom, 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 boom. So they're starting off the month quickly, everybody. So let's get ready for them. And let's take them down. I don't think I should need an aim module. We'll see how hard they start hitting us right off the bat, because no, the guy in the back is defensive too. So we only have the 1 fighter aggressive. Let's get rid of him quickly, please. Yeah, I forget who. I can't even remember whose pilot is Old Geezer. It's hard to remember over time who chose the name for which people sometimes.
I'm gonna wreck your face.
I'm gonna light you up.
Oh, Captain Missile is being Oh, we got rid of him really fast. Holy smoke, somebody got a crit right off the bat. They're starting to try out hard. Well, we're going to return trying out hard. And we have alien crew moving at the crash site. So we have our first mission, and this may be the one to get us those 7 more weapon fragments if it works out. So very good. We got ourselves a crashed fighter. I didn't pay attention to who got the other shoot downs. Somebody have to back up. So yeah, I better make note of the hunt. Well, at the hunt I'd know. When I do the bookmarks, that reminds me that I have a hunt done, but I could have easily missed that little notice of the bombing. So that's why I noted that one down. All right, so fun little map. And we got to put together a team for it. Yeah, it's top of the hour, but let's see if we can put together a team, have it ready for going out next time. We got a scout back, Kotzen Vodlin. We got Suha Rafiq. What's her level, by the way? She needs that 1 more promotion. How close is she? Not. But it might be not a bad mission to take her out on. Let's make items available. I saw she was wearing that sneaky armor. Too much full. Yeah, there's a lot of full cover on there. If I'm taking out Suha Rafiq, there's never too much full cover. We want full cover for her. So... Oh yeah, Suha Rafiq is available too. That's another one. I think that's the other one Nightmare may have mentioned too. So Suha Rafiq, well, yeah, we'll get rid of her. She was kind of given this. Nobody claimed her, but somebody said a funny nickname for her, so I added that in there. But she's not officially claimed at all, so you can totally rename her however you want. Let's just take a look if you decide this is where you want to go. She doesn't have any psi abilities. She's a captain though. She's a leader, another leader, and she is claimable. Yep, you got that, Okie Okie. So this is her abilities right now: lightning reflexes, hollow targeting, ranger. She has the battle scanners. She has concealment, my only concealment scout as of right now, and she has sprinter. So we're just waiting for that last promotion to help her out. And then I don't think you'd have to look over here. So she has Stay Frosty, Semper Vigilance, Lead by Example, and those are her promotions for leader. And so there. So if that's something you want, just let me know whenever, and we'll figure out names. And if you want to change the look at all a little bit, whatever it is. No, Carlos, shot downs are not traps. So let's see. Yeah, I'll take her out because this actually does have a lot of full cover for her. and we'll take her out for a test drive, Okioki. And if you decide you want to use her as your character, just let me know. We can even have you renamed before the mission, because I'm being how late it is, I won't start it till next time. So there you go. Let's give some good backup here. Good to see Nefertiti back out there. Oh my god, it's good to have her back. The whole world feels good again, having Nefertiti, no relation, Jones back with us. Love it. Okay, so we need some good folks to go out with her. I think I'm going to bring a medic on this one just to give Annette some more training to get her psi things up. So usually it's not totally necessary on a downed fighter to... to have a medic per se, because there's less enemies, but I need her to get psi abilities. And let's go... Amar. I could bring Amar, also available. Caitlin Wednesday Porter, also available. Use her a lot. As an assault. In fact, I feel like I haven't seen Wednesday in a while. We're gonna bring her out. And we'll get a Rocketeer just in case we need help. And this is where I'm gonna bring in a lower level Rocketeer maybe. Like a, yeah, Tech Sergeant, lower level. There's truly lower level, but... Oh, and Slim just got his promotion, so, yeah. I'm not getting a promotion out of a Rocketeer there. I'm getting close to get Jamball. Let's take Jamball, even though Tech Sergeant isn't exactly low. Getting her up to the next level is huge. So, she's starting to get in the range. Starting to get in the range. Yeah, Devil Dog, he used to be... Devil Dog used to be a covert op for us. And so he's got running gun, tac sense, close encounters. He does not have close combat assault, but a multi-shot perk that he has is close encounters, resilience, ranger, steadfast. So once his covert op days were over, we've tried to shift a little bit with him to get him back with some tanky perks. So he's not a true tank. He's kind of an in-between guy when you're covert, but now we're shifting him to be more tanky with every other promotion. So that's kind of how we've been playing him. But of course, you'd be able to play any way you want. So I'm going to bring capture on this one too. So I need an engineer that I can take out, that we can try some captures with. Engineer. Raquel Dominguez, she has repair, and she's close to promotion. She just got the pick. She's going out. And man, I'm putting together an all-female team. I didn't even realize that. All of a sudden I looked up and like, whoo. Now the problem is I need some suppressors. I do not like going out without 2 suppressors. And I have a couple lower people. I'm bringing Machine Hater high level on this one. This is not always the best sniper map to me. So I'm not going to do it. It's nice to know, Grunty, you have double tap now. That makes me feel good. So I might take Hong back out. Do I have any lower one that I want to use? It's close. Mags. Will survive, holo targeting, Shredder. Yeah, let's take Mags out. And then I need one more. We have a scout. We have a Rocketeer. We have... What's going to round this team out and make it amazing? I'm kind of holding back Pathfinder Shogun team, so if we get a harder mission coming up real quick, I want to take a pair of them out. So I'm going to be a little shy on... I'm going to be a little shy on Titan armor. I'm going to be a little shy on Titan armor. So who's going to be the best to babysit here? I got too many low-level Rocketeers. Let's bring out another... I say tech sergeant. Let's bring out another Rocketeer to try leveling up. A lot of cover to potentially blast away on this map, and we'll see if we can make that happen. So I think this is the team going out. It's a little, it feels out of whack because I usually put one of my gunners here. I don't have them in the exact order that I normally might put them, but it'll work. I'll get over my OCD stuff and just deal with it. Let's go. Loadout. Annette. You're gonna be more back row for smoke grenade-y, smoke stuff, and you don't have... You don't have dense smoke yet. That's why we need to get you a promotion, but you're not close to it. So we will not have dense smoke today. I don't think Hathor, Raquel Dominguez, has access to dense smoke yet either. We'll find out. Weapon-wise, those will go to my Rocketeers so they have some speed. Looks like you'll get a laser rifle. Now, you have smoke and mirrors, smoke grenade, but you have not picked up dense smoke yet. That's your next promotion. So, we're gonna be rolling without dense smoke today. What can I say? If you're gonna get up close for a capture, let's play you this way. We'll give you a scatter laser. You're more of a smoke and mirrors kind of a person. Maybe a battle scanner too. And you really capture and then just support. Now I could add you with more, but I'm gonna try and keep you more mobile. Because look at this, negative. Yeah, you're pretty slow right now with what we currently have on you. Now, which one has the better aim? 79 on this Rocketeer and 78. So guess what? That means Jamball just got awarded the recoilless rifle. And that means you get plasma storm gun and Aegis armor. I guess we'll do a scope. Wednesday. You know what gun you're getting. You've been eyeing it. You had your eye on it all the time I was in here. I know that. Let's give you alloy plating. So maybe we don't need as much. Well, I'm still gonna bring one. Because that first move before we find cover, I'm still gonna bring one. And you'll have it. Suha Rafiq. We can give you the Illuminator gun sight because I don't have a sniper. And then we'll give you some extra distance with it. Yeah, but you're also going to be concealed, so how often will you have a chance to use all this beautiful, beautiful stuff? Well, it is what we got. It is the way it is. And you've shot before, so we'll make it work again. You have battle scanners automatically. And then I'm actually going to give you the chameleon suit in case you get exposed. Machine hater. We'll give you the Gauss machine gun. And what's the final thing I want to give you? A flashbang, maybe? Mags. I may switch guns with you, Mags, because Machine Hitter has better aim. So let's just do it now. Here he is. There we go. I'll feel better about that. I'm going to keep both these mobile. I'm not going to use an LMG on this particular map because there's so many block lines of sight. I think on this map I value, no, not the Gauss machine gun, the Gauss auto rifle. I think I value mobility on this one. Now, and nicknames can even change depending on what happens. Howdy Doody, El Montaraz's nickname, very late. I forget what it was before that, but all of a sudden that popped up and he owns it now. And it was a fun one. So there's nothing even that says if you get more inspiration down the road that you can't change your nickname. You know, nicknames always have changed in real life anyway, so I wouldn't stress over it. And then what do I want to do here? We'll do that. Give extra aim so maybe she can hit something and get a promotion. And I don't know. I don't think I don't think you need anything else. And you're going to be a little squishy, Solo. Because I ran out of Titan armor. I haven't replaced my one Triton armor. Well, I'm not always damn creative either, but you know, you get by. I'm always going, man, I should have done that. Oh, I should have said that. Oh, I could have done that. But we get by. So I think that's probably the team I'm going with. I'll have a chance to double check in between episodes to double check, but I think it's an okay build to get by. I may have one more laser pistol to hand out. Yeah, in fact, I guarantee you I probably have one more laser pistol to hand out because there's not that many people that can carry laser pistols. So, Dominguez. Oh no, you aren't going to carry because you got that. So, Annette Durand just got herself a laser pistol. There we go. So I'll debate whether I want to add stuff to the people that do not have 3 items or whatnot and figure out how I want to use tactical rigging. But I think this is a good base loadout for now. So let's just move over here. And the rest of the week we got Wasteland tomorrow. where are the results of the poll that's out there right now? I won't tell you the result because it may have changed since I've last looked. But we're either going to the Sans Lux apartments or we're going back to the casino. And we'll see how that voting goes, and that'll determine what we do tomorrow in Wasteland. And then we'll be back here for this mission on Friday. And that concludes the week for us. And then we'll plan out another week ahead of us. So thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate all the comments, and okie as soon as you feel comfortable with any name or anything you want, you can just pop me a message in the because basically you have till Friday, right? You can pop me a message in the Discord and we'll start making the changes for you. And thank you everybody for popping in here. I really do appreciate it. It's good seeing all of you coming in as regular as you can. As regular, Carlos, as work permits, correct? Isn't that the way it works? So I really appreciate the effort everybody makes. I know Servando gets here after work. Nightmare squeaked in from his work at the very beginning. And there you go. See, sometimes he doesn't get to be the first commenter every day. Sometimes life gets in the way for all of us. So thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Do hope to see y'all next time. And for those on Twitch, hang on and we'll do a raid.